This year will be 30 years since Oasis released their debut record, Definitely Maybe. And over the course of that career, they've sold a whopping 75 plus million records around the world. But unfortunately, other than that, this career has been anything but smooth. In fact, most people would characterize it as extremely volatile as it pertains to the relationship between Noel and Liam Gallagher, with Oasis splitting up back in 2009, reportedly after a pretty ugly backstage argument in Paris. And since that time, they haven't been on the same page. But there are those who are hoping out that this year, with this anniversary looming, including at least one member of Oasis, that maybe they could smooth things over and get back together. And unfortunately, it's already seemingly snowballing, and you're getting some mixed messages here as well. And there are also some fans, although a small percentage, that think that all of this is being played up in anticipation of a reunion announcement. Certainly, you would imagine it would be very lucrative for Oasis to get back together. But nonetheless, this is what went down in a recent interview with, essentially now in the press and on social media, you have Noel and Liam trashing each other back and forth, but also saying, well, I'd also love to hear from him if he would give me a call, and kind of daring one another. Here's what went down. Before we continue, if you're new to Rock Feed, for the latest news and updates about your favorite artists, be sure to subscribe with notifications on. And don't forget, time is running out to enter to win this amazing giveaway. One lucky winner will win 4 VIP weekend passes to one of these festivals up on your screen of the winner's choosing. That means you could go see Avenged Sevenfold, the Foo Fighters, Slipknot, Limp Bizkit, all while riding in style in the VIP. And all you got to do is visit the link in the description. It takes just a few seconds, and I imagine your chances are pretty good, so enter to win. So this situation unfolded during a recent interview with the Seattle radio station that Noel Gallagher gave, where he looked into the camera and issued a challenge to his brother to give him a call pertaining to a possible Oasis reunion. And since that time, they've been kind of going back and forth on social media. Here's what happened. Speaking to Seattle's 98.9 KPNW, Noel Gallagher turned to the camera and issued a challenge to his brother Liam. He said, "I dare him. If you're watching this now, I fucking dare you to call me. I dare you to call me. And you won't call me, because if you do call me and I go, actually, that's a good idea, actually, that might work, then the ass falls out of his trousers, because then you've got to be in the same room with me. And we both know how that ends up. So you call me, stop tweeting. You're bigger than that. You're better than that. I know he doesn't want it, and I'm very comfortable in what I do. I couldn't give a flying fuck one way or the other. But he keeps going on about it, and I'm like, well, okay, call us then. Let's see what you're going to say. You've made up all these imaginary ground rules down the years, telling kids it's happening now, it's coming, it's definitely happening, blah, blah, blah." This led Liam Gallagher to fire off a number of tweets in response to that interview. He said that he's in the USA 2 days and turns into Ric Flair. It's coming up, it's dare. A fan said, "Tell me, Liam, what would happen if you two end up in the same room together?" He said, "Don't know. He sounds a bit scary. I'd defo tool up." Another fan said, "He says you have to call him, but he can't call you. It always has to be you, doesn't it, Liam?" He said, "Exactly. He split the band up, put lots of people out of jobs, ruined many folks' lives, and he wants me to do the calling. He is fucking delusional. He can call me, though. I'd love to hear from him. It's been too long." He said to another fan, "He's lost the plot. Thinks by playing mind games he's going to win over all the fans. All he's doing now is getting asked about me in his interviews." This fan said, "Pick up that phone and tell him you love him." He said, "He knows how I feel about him deep down. Don't know why he won't call me, and I'm here. I love him. He's my big brother. Well, little big brother. You know what I mean." Liam said, "Listen, Noel, I know you check my tweets. Call me. I'm actually concerned about you. We all are. You don't seem yourself. Come on, big guy, pick it up." That tweet alone got over 47,000 likes. And apparently next year there will at least be a 30th anniversary reissue of Definitely Maybe. And it does sound like there's some mixed messaging going on here, where he's like, he won't call me, you need to call me. And it's like this back and forth, but they both sound like they'd like to have a discussion. So it sounds like it's a matter of pride at this point. Ultimately, though, I know there are a lot of fans out there who go, if I could get some tickets to see Oasis, I'm definitely doing that. I'm sure there are big name promoters out there that are aware of that. And I would say never say never. You saw Guns N' Roses not in this lifetime, and look at where they're at now. So, you know, maybe time will change things with them, but I am still very optimistic that this could happen. They're just kind of jabbing each other back and forth. They're not exactly saying anything crazy. So, we'll have to wait and see how this all plays out, but I would love to know what you think down in the comments below. Do you think this will be resolved in the next 5 years? It seems like if it's going to happen, it needs to happen at some point in the near future, given this major anniversary. So let me know, folks, and also join the conversation over on Instagram. And if you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button.